You're horrible.
I was trying to start this really awkwardly every time. I like, how more awkward can we make it?
I like starting it awkwardly. What is today? Today's Saturday?
Yes.
I don't know. This is like a random live Saturday Night Live video.
We should be drinking cocktails, but we're not.
I know, right? We're super lame, I guess. I like how I have the camera adjusted now that you can actually see whatever t-shirt I'm wearing. The way we had it before, you could never see it. I'd have to stand up. But now I'm like...
And you're still taller than me, but not a whole lot taller than
because I'm literally taller than you. Literally. We have 10 people watching. What? I was like...
You're late. Punctuality is very attractive. See, it's because someone didn't have a light bulb in the light that we need in here.
We were like 2 minutes late because if you saw when I posted in the group, I said like 10:05 because, but the thing is, it only lets you schedule it by the half hour, so you can't do like a 10:15. And I was like, I didn't want to wait a whole another half an hour. But anyway, I know it is so late, but Tanya, you're here. So what's the problem? Anyway, we have, we're just doing this live video mainly because it's just easier to do a live video than to do a pre-recorded one and then upload it and do all that jazz. And so we got a box of mystery goodies from Alison.
Big Drift Thrift.
Big Drift Thrift. She has
an insomniac from New York is watching.
Hey, Lori.
1:10 a.m.
Yes.
So yeah, yes, it is so late. Why so late? We don't normally do shows on Saturday nights at all.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at Theresa's head popping in. Dana just caught you. Yeah, because this is not like an official show. It's more like I said, it's easier for us to just do it as a live show than to pre-record it. And it's fun because I thought even if there's only 5 people that come and watch us, it'll still be entertaining to be able to interact with you guys. But Alison sent us a box of stuff. She has like a ton of, like, as she calls it, her death piles and then her after death piles. And we're always giving a hard time about all the cool stuff that she finds in Alaska and how we're going to basically move in with her so that we can thrift up there as well. And so she's been basically having pity on us and sending us boxes.
I don't know if it's pity because we certainly don't need any stuff, but I love it.
Whatever. I want the stuff.
It's fun. I like it. And she sends us her overstock from her 50-cent rag bags that have, 30-year-old Harley t-shirts in them.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm just like, I think it's fun to open up surprise mystery boxes. So she puts a listing up on Mercari for like $5 so that she can list it because I think that's the cheapest you can list something. And then I just pay the shipping, and then that way we get a mystery box.
Tanya Renee, I know you weren't cussing all over the chat. It's okay. she mistyped shut, and it was the S word. It's okay. This is late night.
Yeah,
this is like prime time. This is like post prime time, so I'm assuming that you can probably cuss in the chat if you wanted to. It's not a big deal.
I think this could be like, I bet Dana will have watched this. Dana, were you a regular watcher of USA Up All Night?
Probably.
We'll see. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, USA Up All Night, and then Gilbert Gottfried, I think, was the other, because it was Rhonda. Her name was Rhonda something. And then I think Gilbert Gottfried would also host sometimes. And they would do like really bad, like B 80s and 90s, lots of 90s, like really terrible B movies.
Hey, Robin and Jimmy, say hi. They're watching together. That's right, because Jimmy. It is Saturday, so Jimmy's home. And Teresa's just going to keep on. It's like she's like a weeble wobble. She's just like going side to side.
Anyway, I used to watch USA Up All Night, and it was really, really fun. And then on TNT, it was like, what's his name? Billy Bob, whatever. Anyway, you don't know who I'm talking about. Joe Bob. I don't know why I said Billy Bob. Joe Bob. Yes, Teresa keeps playing peekaboo. And then before that was Elvira. But
I did watch Elvira.
Yep. And Sandra, you are correct. The freaks do come out at night. And so here we are.
Well, Tracy, we're so pretty. Thank you. I feel like crap. It's the end of the night. Yeah.
I'm just going to sit like this. Why don't you go ahead and run the show?
I'm just going to look
cute. And Teresa's just going to keep popping in like she's like totally wacky. All right. So we're going to do a mystery unboxing. And let me tell you guys, if you ever have extra stuff laying around, particularly vintage t-shirts, and you want to send it our way for us to do a mystery unboxing, we wouldn't discourage you. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, so like I said,
ponytail over here. It's growing.
Oh, like I said, Brenda, we love you too. Like I said, this is from Big Drift Thrift. And as I've said many times before, if you are not following Alison on Instagram, you should. I have a link to her Instagram account down below. She's super active on it. She's always showing the cool stuff she finds. If you want to have reseller envy, thrifting envy, you should be following Alison.
Seriously, she probably sells at least 10 things a week for over $100 that she's paid $1 for. Like, it's ridiculous.
She finds awesome stuff. And yeah, her t-shirt rag bags, ridiculous. Ridiculous. In fact, this one over here,
to make me move to Alaska.
This one over here is so jealous of all the cool stuff that Alison finds and the boots and everything that today we were out and she went nuts because she finally found a pair of, what boots are they? The
vintage Red Wing work boots with a steel toe. I was so flippin' excited. I paid $3 for them. They're crap.
She got them home and she realized, like, oh, the soles are completely messed up.
The soles are dry rotted, blown out. They're a piece of crap. I think I'm still going to sell them though, because for $125, you can send them into Red Wing and they will revamp the entire soles, restitch things and polish everything up and replace your laces. And then they're $300 boots.
Right.
I'm not going to do it.
Somebody might buy them for like $30, $40, do that, have an awesome pair of boots, but whatever. Yeah. Dana says, she's talking about Big Drift Thrift. I follow her. I hate her. So jealous. LOL. So yeah, she's a fun one to watch, and you can kind of see.
She's probably not watching this tonight because, again, she is in Alaska.
Yeah, she's in Alaska, but she's actually an hour behind us. It's only 9:14 where she's at, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong.
Okay. Rain Spooner is a good brand. It doesn't have to be Disney. Rain Spooner Disney is awesome, but if it's not Disney, it still sells. They still sell.
Are you still talking?
Shut up. I was addressing Tracy Thrifts.
This is a sacred moment where I'm going to be unseen.
Girls, stop fighting. We have the preschool teacher in the back.
Oh yeah, so Theresa. So the reason that Theresa's here, she was here for open, but she is. She was here for open, and then she stayed in Vegas for ASD Market Week, and then she actually flew. Because she drove here from Arizona, where she lives, and she left her car here. She flew to Utah. To visit with her brother and other people, and also go to eBay there because eBay has like a lot of like the customer service people are based in Utah, regular customer service as well as concierge. So she was meeting a lot of people there, and then she flew back here. But not only did she lose her cell phone because she left it in her rental car, now she's gonna be crying. She lost her cell phone.
This is why she's here, because she's not on her phone.
That's a lot of crying going on. She also got here at like 5:30, and then they told her like, oh yeah, we didn't send your luggage with you. It's coming on another plane. You have to come back at 8:30 at night. So she doesn't have her cell phone, which she needs for her GPS and everything to safely drive home. And she didn't have her luggage. And so we just went and got tacos, went shopping at Ross, came back here. She's going to stay the night, and she's going to leave in the morning. But yes.
Katie and Vicky get hashtag best friends ever.
Yeah. Although I kind of failed because I was trying to call to like, because we're trying to be like, hey, she just left her phone in the car. Could you guys go grab it so her brother can come get it? There was literally no way to call them directly. It was completely ridiculous. So hashtag that was kind of a big fail.
Car rentals are stupid. And then my receipt came back from Hertz.
Yeah, it's Hertz. It's not whatever one you do. That's random. All right, so we're opening this up. Also, if you're following my Instagram, I placed a big bet for Wade from Wade's Venture, a big sports bet, betting on Toronto versus Sporting Toronto versus the Mariners. Hey! And
Alison's here.
And surprise, surprise, Wade lost the bet. So yeah, that was $1,100. Well spent. At least it wasn't my money, you guys. At least it wasn't my money. But let me tell you, they did win the game. Toronto was like 8-3.
Yeah, he just didn't cover the points.
He needed to be over 7.5.
This is the note.
Ooh, I am excited. Are you excited? It's from Alison. Awesome. Very, very fun.
Seriously, you crack me up, Alison.
She's very funny. Alison's a good thrifting buddy to have because
why do you live so far? We would totally hang out and drink beer and
pretty much. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. I'm gonna set this down over here. pull things out one at a time. This thing on top looks like something I need to hand to Victoria to show off.
Ooh. It's suede.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's fringy.
There's lots of beading
it
going
has
on.
Beads.
What is happening?
Ooh, it's like a hippie vest.
Wow. That thing is heavy.
Yeah, it's a vintage suede hippie beaded vest. Pocahontas. Anybody want to be Pocahontas for Halloween? That's not appropriate anymore, is it?
I was gonna start singing a song from Pocahontas, and I can't remember how any of them go.
Color of the Wind.
I know, but I don't remember I don't quite remember the tune.
I like it.
It was not my favorite of all of the.
I like it.
Yeah,
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it might. I mean, it looks like it's probably handmade, hand stitched. It's really cool.
Yeah, that'll probably go for $1 bazillion.
Yeah, probably at least 100.
Yeah. See, Tracy Thrift says someone is gonna love that.
I love it. True. I think this would look real. It's very hippie, very boho now. This is very Coachella. Somebody would wear this with like a little tiny lace bralette underneath it and some cutoff booty jean shorts and then some tall boots.
Our cowgirl. Incense and peppermints.
Why are you encouraging her?
Incense and peppermints.
Next.
Ooh, I see some t-shirts. You're jostling. Rude. All right, let's look at this t-shirt. Let's unfurl it. I see something.
I see cat paws.
I see up. Oh, I'm liking it.
Oh my god.
You guys.
Oh my god. And you guys back too.
You guys. I personally like.
It's a NASA cat shirt.
I like cats who, really take their career seriously and go into math and sciences, and become astronauts or catstronauts. I love it. It's the cutest thing ever. I don't know. I think I need Dana. I need you to come up with some sort of really good pun name for this because you are the one.
I think catstronauts was pretty good.
Catstronauts is pretty good, but I feel like she's going to be able to come up with an even better one. But I love this t-shirt. It's not going anywhere.
That's a meowsing.
It's a meowsing. It's not going anywhere other than on the body. Okay. We'll put that over there. All right. Next, we got another. Oh, this feels like it might be polo, perhaps.
Oh, possibly so. Possibly polo.
What is it?
It's a PK knit.
Oh, made in the U.S. It is
made in the USA.
Is this Honda?
Honda.
What?
Motorcycle.
Oh, I love it.
She's definitely going to steal that one.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's the thing. This one spent like $300 sourcing today. Got tons of amazing stuff. So she's going to have a hard time fighting any of this out of my hands.
Seriously.
She'll have a hard time. James says, "Catastic." Catstronauts, smart pusses.
I don't know about that one. What was the song? What was it from the Muppets? Pigs in Space. Could be Cats in Space. Pigs in Space.
I guess that's all right.
That was my attempt at almost
singing. Don't quit your day job.
I won't.
I love it. All right. Ooh. Oh, here's something that's not. All right. This is definitely gonna be for you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got some a Tasmanian Devil with Space Jam little
that is awesome
outfit on.
Yeah, it says Times Square on it, but it's like from Space Jam.
Yeah, it's Space Jam era.
It's Toon Squad. I don't know why I said Times Square. Toon Squad.
Yeah, this is does that mean he makes noise?
I don't know. Does he?
No,
it's just Looney Tunes. We're confused, guys. We're confused. Dana says postronauts.
Perfect.
That's pretty good. All right.
Clausmanauts. That's a good one too.
Okay, next.
I like the Tasmanian Devil.
Next. We actually have a friend who's really into Tasmanian Devils. So, just saying. Oh, I see a Nike tag made in the U.S. This is a 90s Nike tag. And it's a basketball. I'm not sure what player that is. Nike basketball. But this tag right here, this red swoosh like this is after the gray tag that has the swoosh in it. The gray tag is late 80s, early 90s, and this is like mid to late 90s. So this is definitely vintage.
See, Alison, I knew it was Space Jam.
There you go. Yep. Jimmy says, I see my favorite girl, Theresa. Hey. This is the most ridiculous show ever. Anyway,
we're all tired.
I know, we're all like so tired. It's been like the craziest day. All right, I'm gonna give this one to you. It's just a single stitch. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Hey, Sherry's in the chat too. What's up, Sherry?
Hey, Sherry.
Yeah, she does keep photobombing. What is it?
Oh,
what?
It's a fish market.
I love it.
It's got a little octopus.
It's an octopus.
Yeah, he's cute.
He's really cute.
Pono Fish Market.
What's the tag?
Haynes Beefy Tea, made in the USA.
Okay, let me show you that tag real quick. So this tag, I've shown you guys this before if you watch any of our unboxings or like in the haul videos. This tag is mid-late 80s, early 90s. So this t-shirt, I bet this t-shirt is probably more 90s, but that tag you will see.
But it's a cool color,
and
cool graphic.
Very good color, awesome graphic. There are people who are crazy about octopi.
That's a $30 t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you the single stitch right here. It's not a super,
it's not real visible,
but let me see if I can get in there. So it's just you just see the one thread at the bottom, and let me show you this.
Your cat one has double stitch.
I think this one does too. Yep. So this one, even though this is the 90s, this is a vintage shirt, this Nike one. If you look right here, see, you can very clearly see 1, 2, double stitch. Okay. There you go. I love it. All right. Onward.
See, Dorothy typed like it's pigs in space.
Pigs in space. All right. Another t-shirt. So these are very well rolled up. Ooh. This one is, it's like a sleeveless, sort of like tank top sleeveless. This is a cool shirt.
That looks like something Ryan Reach would wear.
No, he wouldn't wear this. It's too tight. And he likes the thin. Remember we had this conversation to open?
Okay.
They're having difficulty finding him tank tops to make his own because
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's Fiji.
Is that a Fiji flag? It looks like the Union
flag. I'm really bad at like history and geography and stuff, but is Fiji like
me too? I went to Catholic school.
Is Fiji like a British colony? I think it might be. Or maybe it used to be? I don't know. I'm really terrible at that kind of stuff.
You know someone's gonna have an answer for us in the comments because we're just speaking off the cuff. Nobody's Googling anything here.
Yeah. But listen, let me tell you, when I was calling the car rental place to try to figure out the phone situation, I was like, I just need to get to the phone. I just need to get to the phone in Salt Lake City. And the girl, I need to get to the phone at the desk in Salt Lake City because it was going to the national office. And the girl said, where is that? And I said, Salt Lake City? And she said, yeah, where is it? I've never been there. What state is it in? So I feel like the fact that I'm not entirely sure about Fiji being a British colony or not, at least I know that Salt Lake City is in Utah without having actually been there myself.
I have been there.
Just saying. I'm going to make a Jessica Zilverberg, Binky Zilverberg face. Just saying.
No, it's plugged in on my desk.
Can I have your phone, Katie?
This is very unprofessional.
Can I have your phone, Katie?
Yes, what do you need?
Text.
You need a text?
I got my brother's number.
Okay. Let me get
Sorry,
you.
Gang,
Excuse
I got
us.
my brother's number.
Pardon us.
Sorry.
Again, so her brother's in Utah, and she's going to try to get him to go.
Alison says, get back in your corner.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, so Fiji. Woohoo! Woohoo! Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh.
I don't want it.
That's a double stitch. All right, let's see.
Oh, hey, Jay, my arch nemesis, is in the chat. Ooh. Jay, I hope you've been finding some cool stuff in Oregon without me.
Oh, this is vintage.
Ooh.
Made in the USA. Fruit of the Loom best. I'm keeping this.
No, you're not.
I am keeping this one. This is my favorite books ever.
Mine too.
Bullshit.
Whatever. I've read them all.
I have my set downstairs from when I was a little girl.
My family is from Minnesota. So back off, bitch.
I don't care.
Girls, do you need a timeout?
Laura Ingalls Wilder vintage t-shirt, especially with all of the, apparently you can put baby in a corner. Yes, you can.
Listen.
Especially with the controversy that people are wanting to get rid of the Laura Ingalls Wilder series right now. The books, they don't want to carry them in schools. I really want this one.
I just really love you.
She's rotten.
Katie, be kind.
Okay, next. Are you over it?
No, I'm just gonna go grab it off the pile.
Just remember who's bigger.
Not much longer you won't be.
Whatever. All right, we have another vintage t-shirt here. Rude! Theresa! I used to love you. Anyway, this is pretty awesome. This is
I like that one too.
Tombstone Doc Holliday t-shirt. I'm your Huckleberry. Haynes beefy tee, made in the U.S. Single stitch. This is definitely 90s, a 90s tag right here.
I love that. Love it. Love it.
Show you
love
the back here real quick. That is super cool. Tombstone, Arizona.
That's an awesome shirt too.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Misty said sides have been chosen. That's right.
Unroll the t-shirt. Oh, it's tank top.
Oh, it's a tank top.
It's another one of those like sleeveless tank tops. It's sort of a tank top, but not a tank top.
It's like a bro shirt.
Yeah.
This is kind of crispy. Kind of feels new.
Is it?
It's Corona.
Vintage, is it?
It's not vintage.
No, but it's a cool shirt.
It's a cool. It's a ringer.
You're a ringer.
What's the back? Corona Extra.
Awesome.
It's a bro shirt.
See?
I like it. I like it.
Uh-oh, watch out, Alison. So Jay, who was my arch nemesis in Oregon, because he shopped the same kind of stuff that I did, he just said he's moving to Alaska. So watch out.
If he starts following me on Instagram, he will.
If you see any, if you go to a place to thrift and you notice a Jeep in the parking lot, watch out. Because that means he's after your stuffs.
Mm-hmm. Right, Dana? It is a total dude bro shirt. That was exactly what I was thinking when I saw it. I could picture the guy wearing it.
Yeah, Drummer says you need gun that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Oh, this is vintage.
Single
stitch.
Whatever. What is it?
Ooh,
what
black best Fruit of the Loom tag. So 80s.
90s.
Okay. Golden Eagles Solar Boat Racing. It's an engineering school in Milwaukee. Where'd you steal all these Wisconsin and weird state things from?
Are you getting a hold of your brother? Are you running away?
Hey. Golden Eagles, Marquette University. This is so weird. Solar Boat Racing.
I love it.
College of Engineering. I like it. Somebody went there and wants a shirt.
Love it. All right, so there's a couple more. Ooh, this is the one. This is the one I was telling you about that I was hoping was going to be in this box.
And it is.
And I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited about this one. Hold on a second. We have to wait for Theresa to shut her yap.
This is really important because I'm so happy.
Dorothy just asked where in Alaska Jay wants to move, and Jay said, what town is Alison in, basically. So,
pretty much.
All right, so check it out, guys. I love this. This is like quintessential 90s sport t-shirt. It is the ever sought after all over print. All over prints are very popular from the 90s. This one is awesome. It is a Super Bowl t-shirt. Check it out. This is
she even said she was hoping that you were going to include this one in the box.
Well, yeah, because she posted a picture on the Instagram and on the Instagram, and she said something about she was starting a mystery box for us. And this was in that picture. And I was like, man, I hope she was not just messing with my head. So this is from Super Bowl 30, which was in 1996. And check this puppy out. I love it. I love it.
Hideous.
Oh, it is just god awful, but it is so amazing. I'm super excited about this one. This is.
So see, don't feel so bad that I get to keep the Laura Ingalls Wilder one now.
I guess you can have that.
I'm only keeping
I guess you can have that one.
I'm only keeping 2 things.
And you get 3 because you get the leather magic, and you also get the
Taz.
The Taz.
You're right. I forgot about Taz.
Anyway, this was like it's so weird because it's for Magic Johnson tees, which Magic Johnson is a basketball player, but I guess he had or has a sports clothing company. And so
he did. He had a fruit. Wasn't it a Fruit of the Loom? Weren't there commercials he did?
Well, he might have done commercials for Fruit of the Loom, but this is called America's Favorites for Magic Johnson Tees, made in the U.S. But how sweet is this? Jimmy knows what I'm talking about, dude. Anyway,
hey,
okay.
Tammy.
See, Jay, Build a Brand, just said OMG, triple exclamation points. If he was here, he would try to steal this from me because that's the kind of guy he is, my arch nemesis. Of course, I would try to steal from him, so let's be fair. All right, so we got one more. We got one more little bit of magic here, guys. I think overall, already, I think that this box was a huge winner. I think this is a huge winner. I would say this is my favorite box of the, because you've sent us, this is the 3rd box you've sent us, Allison. This is my favorite one. So whatever this last t-shirt is just going to be like a little icing on the cake.
This is Pasadena Tournament of Roses, 1999.
Ooh.
Vintage, or just about vintage.
Just about. Close enough.
Close enough for jazz, right? And it's some kind of sportsing thing. Football helmets.
Yeah, pretty much.
UCLA and whatever the W is.
Sportsing people, what's the W? What's the W?
I'm sure you can figure it out, like probably Wisconsin or something.
I don't know. Anyway, that's everything that was in the box. What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? We're just hanging out. If you got anything to say, if you got any questions, if you got any feedback.
Thanks, Allison.
If you got any entertainment for us, yeah, for sure. Allison, seriously, best box ever.
I love it.
You've done so much, so I'm not going to tell you to keep sending them, but keep sending them. Just saying. Just say it.
You can always send a rag bag.
And again, seriously, guys, like I said, Allison's Instagram is linked below. So seriously, follow her because you'll learn about brands because she finds really good stuff.
My brother's on the way to the airport to get my phone. I'm so
happy. Jay, see, I told you, Jay's my arch nemesis. Now he's asking for Allison to send him a box. Do not listen to him, Allison. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But
hey,
anyway, guys,
get your own friend in Alaska, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, Allison, we give her a hard time all the time, but seriously, like there is amazing stuff to be found in Alaska. And I mean, it makes sense because like, for one thing, men outnumber women, like 9 to 1,
5 to 1 or something.
Something crazy like that.
Mostly dudes.
A lot of people go up to Alaska just to work, and there's like a lot of industries going on up there. What is happening back there? It's like I have another Victoria Jocelyn behind here. Well, he's jostling her ice. Anyway, I'll be charging you later for that brand placement.
Product placement in the corner.
Anyway, so there's a lot of dudes that go up there to work and stuff like that. So the workwear is out of control. The workwear is almost as out of control as Theresa is.
Theresa overtired is silly.
I don't know what's happening, guys. It's out of control.
Mormon Thunder needs a nap.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
Anyway, Mary says, haven't you gone home yet, Theresa? She's trying. She's really trying.
In Vegas.
She was supposed to be on her way home. Yeah, so if you follow Allison, seriously, you're going to learn about new brands that you haven't heard about before. Or, not necessarily new brands, but brands that have been around. A lot of classic brands.
Yeah.
She runs a lot of Pendleton, Woolrich.
Filson. I'd never heard of Filson before.
Oh, man. Filson should be like a holy grail. If you can find quality vintage Filson wool,
I've never
jacket.
Even heard of it.
It is
until Alison.
It is the cream of the crop. And it is harder to find it than it is to find something like a really good Pendleton jacket. Yeah, Filson is like dynamite. Like my most magical time ever, I think, at the bins. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're keeping me up.
I'm sorry. Am I tiring you? Am I boring you? Let me get you a pillow.
Teresa's got the pillow on the couch. She's good.
Here, I'm gonna need that pillow. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna put you.
Jay said, "You had me at Filson. I'm moving tomorrow."
Oh, nappy. No, Jay, I found that Filson at the bins in Oregon. So it was a Filson, like a Mackinac, like wool hunting jacket. It was green, and it was like in mint condition, like it had never been worn, and it was just a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. So it was pretty awesome. Anyway,
well, I had some really good finds today, so I'm kind of excited to do our haul tomorrow.
Oh man, you guys! So we went to our top secret honey hole, found some cool stuff there. I didn't find like as much as you did, but it was like jam packed. That place was. Then we decided
seriously
to go,
like 2 big garbage bags full of stuff for $55.
Yeah, no, was it 45?
It's 55.
Okay, because mine was 10.
Yours was 10. You still owe me $10.
Not that anyone's keeping score. But anyway, so then we decided we would go to Savers. We pulled in Savers and we're like, why is the parking lot so crazy packed? It's like Saturday morning. And then we remembered it was 50% off day, like a special. It was like a special sale. They were doing 50% off. And it was crazy packed. And I'm like, there's no way that we're going to find anything that's like any good. And we went in and I found like a couple of really cool jackets. I found some good t-shirts. And then you like found tons of stuff.
Yeah, I hit the shoe mother load and some other stuff.
And she spent, it was 50% off and she spent over $200, like $230.
$220.
Yeah, I spent like 45.
And then I spent another $200 retail arbitrage an hour ago.
Because we went to get tacos after picking Theresa up at the airport. And then we had like another half hour we needed to wait before we could go get her luggage. And so we saw Ross was across the street. We're like, let's go check it out. I got a few things there to resell. But you actually pretty much never do retail arbitrage. You probably got more than any of us. You found some awesome shoes. So, and some other little gems.
I may do that, show a couple in the haul tomorrow.
I mean, it's a little bit tricky because there's some things, it's like when you do the retail arbitrage, you don't necessarily want to show everything that you get because, you know, it might still be out there at other stores. And you don't necessarily want to like give everybody the great idea of a particular awesome item that you found. So a lot of times I'll wait till later when I've sold.
I may wait until after they've sold.
Yeah. So,
build a brand. Jay's very proud of you, Katie. Loves learning from you still without you taking his items. It's true. So we had someone pop in that looked like a new person, Corianne, and then she popped out. So I don't know if you're still there. Hi, Corianne. Thanks for popping in.
She said she was leaving now.
She was only there for like 30 seconds.
Tracy Thrift said, I'm having a beverage that is not alcoholic, unfortunately. I don't know why I didn't think to have something.
I don't know what Ollie's is.
Were they saying don't sleep on Ollie's? I did so good at Ollie's today. What is Ollie's? What is it? What are we on?
I don't know. Ross is very well known for having great stuff for retail arbitrage. If you watch all the guys like, Hustler Hacks and Hustle Bee and Breezy,
mainly
all those guys,
mainly shoes.
They do a lot of arbitrage at Ross for shoes, men's shoes more than anything else.
Yeah. Shoes, yeah. So Ross, I think, is great for shoes. Whenever I'm like really in retail arbitrage mode, like I will go to Ross. So we have like 22 Ross in the Las Vegas area, so it's like a really good place for it. But yeah, definitely shoes. Clothes, I feel like for the most part, they carry a lot of like really cheap like low-level brands. But I will say that last fall, I found a ton of Alpha Industries bomber jackets and parkas. No, I did not. Oh, okay. I got those at Ross while I was still in Oregon. And I bought a bunch of bomber jackets and parka jackets. They're like this kind of mustard yellow. And then I got like a bunch of gray ones as well. And I kind of took a chance because I knew Alpha Industries is a really, really good brand. They're nice, really super heavy, expensive jackets. And I ended up buying, it was something crazy. Like I bought like 20 of them and they were all like $30 and $40 a piece. And I have exactly 2 left right now. I sold all of them during the holiday season. Most of them were like $130, $140. So sometimes Ross has great stuff. Now here, Ross, they are not carrying those heavy jackets. However, I do remember that when I came to visit you,
you were talking a mile a minute.
I got to get a lot in here, okay? I got some good information here. I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay. So you do remember when you came to visit?
I'm trying to tell you something. I came to visit here, I think it was like in October of last year. And I remember we went to a Ross store. It's like you had to go run over to some other store. And so I went to check out Ross, and they had more of those jackets, but I just didn't have, at the time, I didn't have any way to like get it all home. And so I didn't buy any more. So they do get them here in Vegas. It's just during the summertime when it's like 5 billion degrees.
I guess.
Nothing.
Okay, so there was a question about a blanket. If you go back a little further in the chat.
You okay? You okay?
Said a question for Vicky about Mary. There it is. Mary Sullivan. Have a question for Vicky. How do you tell if you find one of those blankets you talk about? Can't spell it. It's called beater lack. How do you tell? They have a tag. They have tags.
Yeah.
It's beater lack. It's BIEDERLACK. Company still exists. It's made in the US now, but if you find the old ones, they're made in West Germany, and those are the ones that are worth the most.
Very cool.
And Ollie's, I guess, Star, Flippin' Hippos says that they have it as far as Pennsylvania. They don't have them in Rhode Island, so they don't go that far north.
Did somebody say what Ollie's actually is?
It's like a Big Lots.
Okay, so it's new
like
stuff.
Lots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to retail arbitrage. Burlington is great for shoes and for jackets. Mm-hmm. They a lot of times they'll have like really good stuff there, especially like when they're clearancing it out. Also, I don't know what Mary's saying about sports like Adidas stuff.
Yeah, like Adidas and Nike and yeah.
Which another place really, really good for retail arbitrage is the Adidas outlet. So if you live anywhere near an Adidas outlet store, like when I lived in Oregon, I was like only a half an hour away from the outlet store there in Woodburn. Here we actually have one in Vegas, so it's probably about a half an hour away. I've only been once since I lived here.
But it's in a very touristy section, so it's
a little tough to get to.
It's pretty wiped clean too.
No, they have they have tons of shoes. The thing I like about Adidas, I really don't like the Nike outlet. I feel like there aren't as many deals to be had there, but Adidas tends to be really good at overturning stock and like marking stuff down a lot. And so if you live near one of their outlet stores, call them on like Friday or Saturday morning because they don't advertise. Here you are being fidgety.
Clickety clackety. Babbling.
I'm not babbling. I'm giving information.
Girl.
Anyway,
Mom is yelling at us.
The outlet stores do not advertise their sales ahead of time. And so it's kind of like you just have to show up, but you can call. And if they don't tell their employees what the sales are going to be until that day. So you have to call and then you can find out. But they have really good stuff.
All right. So here comes Creeper. I'm about hitting my wall here.
Okay.
I wish we were having drinks. Somebody asked earlier if we were having drinks, but yeah, this is my cranberry lime seltzer water. Mm-hmm. Super exciting.
Theresa. Star says that our Ross Price shoes are too high to flip. Do they do discounts at all? Because they clearance them out. I buy a lot of the ones that I buy are clearanced ones.
Yeah, one of the things I bought today.
Ross shoes rock.
Yeah. Theresa, she buys way more shoes than I do at Ross. She does it like all the time. She does a lot of like cleats and like track spikes and stuff like whatever.
Slides. Mid slides are hot.
If anybody who watches our retail arbitrage video,
we are not the only people that do this and talk about it. I actually bought a really cool pair of Adidas. I was hoping they'd have more of them today for $13.99 on clearance at Ross, and they'll probably sell for about $70.
Mm. You're getting like lighter.
I know, I'm tired, baby. It's almost 11.
Well, you can go to bed. I'm just gonna keep rambling on over here. I'll just keep talking.
Really? Like
I'll keep talking. We got 52 people who are watching and they're ready to party.
Like
okay?
I can sleep with this loudmouth talking.
Yeah, because
I'll just go right to sleep.
She falls asleep in like 2 seconds, and my favorite thing to do is I'll just keep talking and keep talking, and then I wait like a couple of seconds so she thinks I'm done talking.
See,
and then I'll say,
never shuts
and then
the hell up.
And then I'll say one more thing until she finally tells me to shut up and kicks me.
Sparkle City Sellers, Victoria, can you do a continuing episode to Katie's business policies with things that apply to hard goods? Yeah, we could do that. Let me write this down so I remember, and we'll throw that in at some point. It's not too different than Katie's. There's only a couple of additional policies that I have. So yeah, I can definitely do that for you. Spike her water. I think somebody did spike her water. I think that's why look at how hyper she is, for crying out loud.
I'm a night owl.
Ooh. Ooh. She's really not. We go to bed at the same time. I don't know why she'd be
I can stay up late.
But you're asleep and she's still talking.
Because Theresa's here and it's time for a sleepover.
Woohoo! See, Pauline, it's only 3:47 p.m. here in Australia.
Yeah, see, we gotta stay up for
We
Pauline.
have an Aussie in the
She
house.
needs stuff to do. Am I a fire sign? I don't know. My birthday's April 19th. Am I? I'm on the cusp.
What are you?
I'm the last day. I'm the last day of Aries. I'm the cusp.
Aries. Aries is a water or air, I thought, not fire.
I don't know. Maybe the crazy sign.
Yeah, I think she's under the crazy sign.
That's true.
Okay, so business policies. I'm making a note. Yeah, we'll definitely do it. I don't know when, but within the next few weeks, I'll definitely do that.
We do try to, like, if people ask us, especially when we get multiple questions about a particular topic, we definitely try to do a show on it. So because we want to help out. We want to help out. Jimmy wants to know if we shop at Plato's Closet. You know what? I've never been to the Plato's Closet here.
I've been to a few when I've done some thrifting trips, when I've hit like 30 stores in 10 cities in 2 or 3 days. I've been to a few, but far and wide, they're usually a waste of time. They have a lot of like Abercrombie and Hollister and
just like really like mid-level
crap that isn't worth buying because they're selling it at what I would sell it for. So
yeah, pretty much. They do. I will say that the only one I ever went to was one in Salem, and they did have good shoes, and you can sell stuff. Did you say?
You said good shoes.
Good shoes.
Bless you.
That's like, why is she blessing me? They do have good shoes, and so what I did is I did take a bunch of stuff in and did trade, and I was able to get like a decent amount of credit, and I got some shoes to sell. But otherwise, yeah, the clothing was like meh.
Alison says I'm not going back into any closet, even Plato's.
So I've never gone to Plato's Closet that's here, but Buffalo Exchange, which is a similar kind of thing,
we do
way better. So I like Buffalo Exchange a lot because they actually have really good stuff.
Another question, Mary Sullivan asked, Vicki, can you do a show about how to do inventory with hard goods? If I actually did inventory, then that would be relevant.
We don't really do inventory.
The thing is, I don't do inventory. I don't have multiples of anything, with the exception of like 2 or 3 things. So I really don't ever do inventory. I kind of know where everything is. I tried to do inventory about 2 years ago, and it's nearly impossible with 2,500 individual items because I don't organize the way Theresa does.
I think Theresa might want to say something, or she's just waving.
Permission to speak?
Yes.
Watch my thing from open, my session on inventory management. It'll give you an idea.
It'll be up yet? No,
so.
Within the next couple of within the next few days. There is going to be all of the sessions that were done at eBay Open will be uploaded on the eBay for Business page or the eBay Open website, one of the two. Yeah. We'll talk about it when they're uploaded.
Theresa will post it in the Boss Facebook group when it comes out. So if you're not in the Boss Facebook group, you should be.
Yeah, Theresa did a fantastic.
She says if she gets her phone back, she will.
She did a fantastic class on inventory management, actually. So she's definitely the more organized person to watch on that. In fact, if I had a couple $1,000 and a Theresa and 2 clones to revamp my inventory system at this point, I would do it.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time to start over again.
Hey, it's Ken. Ken Fouts.
Hey, Ken. There's some testosterone in the house.
What? I don't have enough testosterone?
No.
Whatever. Speaking of inventory and unlisted inventory, we've talked about this, I think the last show, maybe 2 shows, and a little bit in the Boss Facebook group. But in 2 weeks, Lorna is going to be here in Alaska. And I just said it here in Alaska. It is late. It's late. It's late. Lorna is not going to be in Alaska. Lorna is going to be here in Vegas.
She's already in bed. She left the chat.
Yeah, she's going to be here in Vegas, and we are going to do a, what did you call it? A thrifting invasion.
intervention.
Hostile
takeover intervention
of Dorothy, who is part of the group as well. And I don't know if she's still here or not. She was. Anyway, because she has like over 1,000 items that are unlisted in her house, and it's overwhelming and taking over everything. So we're going to be going.
So we're going to go help our friend,
yes,
who lives just a couple miles away. And we're going to recruit Lorna while she's here, and possibly Glenda, who lives in Salt Lake City, Utah, who might be coming in one day that week. And we're going to try to get all of us to go help Dorothy out. And I think we can tackle an awful lot in one day.
We don't know what we're going to do. We don't know exactly how we're going to do it, but I will be documenting it for the channel. But we're going to be going in and basically trying to get everything organized and sorted so it's in manageable
workable piles
that make sense, and so we're going to be doing that. So for any of you guys,
so she can take back her house.
And so I'm guessing that there's about 60 people watching right now, and then people of course are going to be watching this video later. I'm guessing that a lot of you probably have some issues with too much unlisted inventory, and maybe you are feeling overwhelmed. So you should totally check it out. Again, that's going to be in a couple weeks. I'm going to keep mentioning it just because I want you guys to know that it's coming up.
Right.
And watch out for it, because I think it's going to be super helpful. And I'm excited because, like I said, I have no idea how we're going to do it. We're going to have to see what we have to start with and figure it out.
Did I say Salt Lake City? I did, didn't I? She lives in St. George, Utah.
Ah, St. George. It's
two entirely different cities. St. George is super tiny. Salt Lake is really big.
Yeah. So we're going to be helping her get organized so that she can start getting her stuff listed up more quickly, and hopefully stop sourcing the stuff before she has her other stuff listed. Yeah, unlisted inventory. Man, you got to be getting that stuff listed.
Yeah. I mean, I probably have my office is a disaster right now because of everything that I bought today. But in general, Dana can attest to, unless I do a really big buy, I've got it down to about 50 to 75 unlisted items at any given time. And
well, here's the thing. It's like people say, no, it's not death piles, it's money piles. You got all this stuff sitting around that's like worth money. You could be like selling and making money. What's going on back there? But here's the other thing about it. Not only if you have unlisted stuff, not only is it sitting around not making money for you, but I don't know about you, but 6 months ago, I was buying very different stuff than I am now. A year ago, very different stuff. So, I mean, I learn all the time.
Playing with things.
I learn all the time. And if I still had all my stuff unlisted that I sourced a year ago, I'd probably be looking at it going like, why did I buy this? Like, there are brands that I bought a year ago that I would never pick up now, because you just learn about it. Plus stuff goes out of style. And a lot of times, it's like when you're just kind of getting started, you're super excited about sourcing a lot and buy all the stuff. And then by the time you get to it, you're like, I would never buy this now, and then you've wasted all that money on nothing.
Pretty much.
So it's better to list it, figure out if it sells or not, learn as you go, but not get too caught up in leaving stuff sitting around not listed. So
true that.
All right, guys, it's been a really fun show, even though it was like a total impromptu. What's happening over there?
Nothing. I'm looking at Theresa.
I can't even handle it. Anyway, listen, real quick. Shandon just said, death piles are full of stuff I would never buy now. Depressing to list. Listen, just because you bought it to list it does not mean you have to list it.
Right. If it's not worth it to list, get rid of it.
Your time is worth money. So you got to think about that. So if it's not worth listing, don't list it. Don't waste more time on it. You can use it. Like around here, we have savers. Anything that we're not going to list, if we come across, let's say it turns out something's damaged, has stains, whatever, and we realize, oh, we can't sell this, we just put it in a bag to donate. We get coupons for 20% off, so we put that back to work. Yes? Theresa just said to send it to Jay, my arch nemesis.
Yeah. Yard sale stuff, donate it back. Drummer says truth. It's true. Like,
you can write it off. You can get coupons. Just get rid of it. Do not.
If it's not going to make you enough money, don't do it. Sometimes I look at stuff that I've picked up and I know that I'm like, oh, I got it for $1 at a yard sale. And I'm like, it's only going to sell for $15 maybe. And I'll go, forget it. And I redonate it because, again, my time is worth money too. And I do have some old stuff that's been sitting around for a long time, and I'll take lowball offers on it because I don't have much money invested, but I won't go out and source those items anymore. You learn. Everybody learns.
Yep, absolutely.
So, all right, Ken, Good night to you too.
Nice to see you. All right, now I'm getting a little bit tired too.
Good.
That's crazy.
Yay.
I was just kidding, guys. I'm a liar.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Somebody spiked her drink.
Somebody turn her off.
Okay, seriously, we're gonna leave now. Join the Boss Facebook group if you're not already in it. The link is down below. Follow Alison, aka Big Drift Thrift, on Instagram. Theresa just said smash that like button. I would like
Theresa
to say
said smash.
She did. What, didn't you say smash? She did say smash. How dare you?
She did. All right.
And I say politely tap it. And please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Also, hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you can make sure that you are being notified when new content comes up, or when we go live, when I upload a new video, whatever, because you don't want to miss this, okay?
Oh, I think you may sometimes. I don't blame you. But we'll be back tomorrow.
We will be back tomorrow.
I feel like we're doing a daily show at this point. We did one
yesterday.
We did one today. We're probably oversaturating.
On Thursday, we were on Casey's show. So
I think we're oversaturating the market this week. I apologize.
But really, it's their fault that they keep coming back. If they weren't there to pay attention to us, we wouldn't be on the show.
You would talk to yourself.
Thanks a lot, guys. I probably would talk to myself.
You would talk to yourself.
That's true. That's true. I'd have like Grizz and Luna come in and I'd talk to them, and they'd be my audience.
Can I show
She's
my
got
really
problems.
cute sandals?
Yeah. Oh, Theresa apparently wants to show her really cute sandals.
I'd love to, but I can't move it.
Oh, she can't move. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks. Tomorrow is the Sunday Live Haul show. So that's at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So please come and watch. We have a bunch of really cool stuff that we found. Plus, we've had some pretty cool sales this week. This one over here had some pretty awesome sales.
I did?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
I kind of had a really crappy week, but I do have some
you
good
had
things.
You had some really big sales that were pretty awesome. And I had like a couple of really cool Etsy sales and some eBay sales, and then we also found some stuff. So anyway, see, Sandra says that she could watch us every single day.
We've been on for almost an hour, for crying out loud. We had to unbox like 9 things. Really? We talk too much. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't apologize. I don't apologize for anything. Okay? You're rude. You're rude. You're rude. You're rude. And I love you guys.
Alison says Labor Day is coming up. No more white pants, Theresa.
Hey, there's your sandals.
I can't turn my feet the
All right, guys. Good night. Everybody go to bed. We will see you all tomorrow.
Good night.
Do you want to say good night?
I just did. Good
okay,
night.
She just said good night. Theresa says peace out, and I say boss up, guys.